What's up, guys? It's John with National Sports Entertainment, and I just wanted to go into the 4 o'clock games. Basically, half of them you guys should know who I have already. I went into it, but seeing the 1 o'clocks helps a little bit. So the first thing, as I said, the Dolphins Patriots, very close game. It's going to finish close, but in this game, I just don't see the Patriots losing, and if they were to, I don't see the Jets. So, as I say, always wait until the ones are as close to finish as possible before you lock the 4. You do have time to get 4 or 5, so it'll probably be I think the Dolphins game will be finished before that. But I do like the Jets in this game. You can see they moved it to 2. As I said yesterday, I got in for 1 unit, but I'm going to add a unit, make it a second leg. If the Dolphins beat the Patriots, then the Jets becomes a third leg, okay? So it's a second leg now. It becomes a third leg if the Patriots lose. I'm going to make it a third leg of another sequence. So it's not going to become a fourth leg of the Patriots just because there's other metrics I have in mind. But this will become a third leg if the Patriots lose. But anyway, right, it'll be a second leg if they win. I like them either way. I think they want Mike White to look strong, and he's marching again. And even if the Jets win or the Jets lose and the Patriots win, then if even in the last week of the season, if the Jets beat the Dolphins, it's for the Patriots to get in. So that doesn't make sense to me. I've been going over that. It makes sense the Jets are playing the Dolphins for a playoff berth. So here it makes sense to me that the Jets will win this game. I think they want to make the East look pretty strong on both sides. And the Hawks, they've given up on them. You could just tell. They're leaving it down to the Packers, Lions, and Commanders, Giants. So I really like the Jets here. I'm buying down to 1 point. If you want, you can do the money line. A lot of people are telling me it's basically the same. It's a small bit of juice extra you're paying, but you could do whichever one you want. In this one, I actually do like the Vegas Raiders. I like the cover. I think people are assuming since they're resting Carr, getting rid of him, benching him, whatever, that they're going to look like crap. And the Niners are already crazy enough, so they would feast on this new quarterback. But while I think they'll probably tank out to get a good pick, I don't think they're going to lose by 9.5. And the public's going to be all over this. And I'm actually going to buy it up to 10. So I'll take the Raiders with the 10 points. I think the Raiders are going to be all over the Niners. They're one of the few teams that I believe the public's going to be hammering them. And if you notice with the NFC, certain weeks they look like complete monsters like the Cowboys, and then one week they'll look average. And I think this is the week the Niners look kind of average. So I do like the Raiders to cover. I do like the Jets -1. Here I love Green Bay. As I said in my last video, I could see this being a weird 2-point game. So I am taking this down to 2 points. So I usually don't buy a point, but on my book it's -125, which isn't too bad. And I think it's just worth it. So I like the Packers -2 here. Again, very obvious story. Looks like the Lions are definitely winning. Again, Packers need to win this game, even if they lost. And the Commanders did too. And the Commanders are looking pretty good here. They probably go for it and don't get in. But say the Commanders lose, Giants lose, both not looking incredibly likely, but and the Packers lose, they still can't get in. So they absolutely need this win. So like I said last week, the money line would be the play because it's a narrative game, but I'm playing a -2. Okay. Packers are going to be a leg 3, just so you know. Okay. So we only have about 2, maybe 3 open leg 3s. We got the Patriots as one of them, and we got the Packers -2 as the other one. So, and we'll see how things go, and we'll update things. And then we have, for the last 4 o'clock, we got Rams, Chargers. And this one, I'm going to take the Rams cover, buy it up to 7. For the simple reason, it serves 2 purposes. Okay, so while the Chargers, you can see right here, get offense clicking, the Chargers, they're not getting, there's nothing happening as far as their playoff ramifications. They're fine there. But I do think that, again, I think a lot of people are going to be on the Chargers in this game, especially after the Rams did what they did to Denver. I don't think they're expecting them to do it again. I think people are, going to say, okay, that was a fluke. Kind of like they did with the Lions when they destroyed the Vikings. Nobody picked them against the Jets, and they won. So I think the same thing's going to happen here. I do like the Rams to cover this, and I liked buying it up to 7 points. I think it'll be a closer game than a complete blowout. Maybe they want to make Herbert look strong. This would be the game, but I'm going to go with the Rams to cover this game. That's just going to be a leg one. So that's basically it. Those are the 4 o'clock games. Also, we are running 2 college basketball games, Tulane and Tulsa. I like both of them to cover. It's just the metrics. Both of them suck against the spread, so I'm picking Tulane basketball to cover, and I'm picking Tulsa to cover. They play at 3 and 5 respectively. But we're looking good so far. The Commanders did score, so we're winning on that one. And Jags, Bucks, close. We're looking good on the Saints, and we got points. Giants, that one's a tougher one because we did go with the Colts, but anything can happen. This one, very close. I think we get the Patriots, to be honest. Chiefs look like they're keeping it close. We'll have to see what happens there. And we're looking good on the Falcons. And a lot of these are up in the air. And Bears is basically right down the middle if they get a field goal here. So, yeah, I think it's looking good for the 1 o'clocks. Obviously, the Patriots are the most important. We'll be really looking at the Jets and the Packers as well. So, again, for people that, a lot's been going on, and as you probably know, with the channel, the Discord, raids. So, I wanted to make sure everybody has all the proper information. As you already know, I went over in my last video. We ran the Falcons as a leg 2 and the Patriots as a leg 3. And I like the Packers as a leg 3. I like, for now, the Jets as a leg 2. I like Tulane to cover as a leg 2. And Tulsa to cover as a leg 3. They're just metric plays. I'm not saying we might go 0-2 today in college basketball. But we went 14-2 yesterday for a reason. Over time, those metrics hold. So, even if they don't hit today, we'll just play them tomorrow with the next leg. But I do like those 2 college plays, and those are my 4 o'clock plays. I'm going to look into the Ravens game. I'm wondering if they keep the Steelers in it or if they establish the Ravens. It can go either way. But I want to go into these games, and I really do love the Jets and the Packers game. But, again, be careful with those spreads. I can see them snipping. That's why, again, the Jets I like. It's 1.5. You can see it just moved a half point since we were talking about it. So if there's some public action, at that point, the money line's it's not going to hurt you. Packers, I'd buy down to 2. So that's everything. I want to get this video out in time for you guys. And just in case, I think there's 2. We will go into that. We'll go into the NBAs and the NFL in the same video to save time. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.